Guys, hello and welcome. It's building day. Do we see the box? We see the box. This boulder is so big it's actually going to cut into the ceiling, but I thought that might actually be cool because it's like the boulder is the only thing holding up the center of this entire structure up, so I thought that'd be kind of sweet. So here's the boulder. It's this big. It's actually a boulder. It's not a rock. A rock is not that big. This goes up beyond the ceiling, so we can't actually see the top of this box. It's big, but everything that we need for said boulder is in these 9 shulker boxes. So we'll just get right into building. I think it'll be cool. All right, we'll put the arrows away actually because they take up inventory space and I don't actually need them. All right, so what do we need first? We need so much tough. Like genuinely, this is like okay, tough. Gray wool is here. So we'll get like 4 of tough, 2 of gray wool. I see the mossy cobble, which is somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. Not as much mossy cobble. Only take 2 sacks of that. And then what else we got? I see a bit of glass. Okay, we need all the gray blocks basically. We'll just get some of all of our gray blocks. Gray blocks. We love to see the gray blocks. Gray blobby blocks. Alrighty. And then we'll get the music coming back as soon as I get sorted. And then a little bit of glass. Only do a stack of glass. Alright, let's get the music back and we'll jump right in. So guys, what is up? So what I ended up deciding on doing was that I figured I could just come in and get this done as much as possible, like on camera, because I figured you guys would rather see that anyway. So we'll get this done on camera. While I'm not going to go into how the redstone works, because I have a feeling nobody really cares about that except for me, which is fine, I know, I'm the one who likes the redstone. So we'll, this part, oh, what? Oh, that's andesite. Whoop. Whoopsies. No! Alright. Yo, the Boulder feels conflicted about finding a young blind girl. Oh, what you playing? What video games is everybody else playing? Oh, as you can see from the poll I made earlier today, if you are a member of the Discord, you would have seen it. I decided not to make any content on the Minecraft movie trivia, and I will say that was probably the right idea since I didn't play. You didn't really get much from my end other than, like, giving off the questions and such. So I think if I was playing, I probably would, have made some silly video on that. But since I ended up not playing, because I was hosting, I figured, yeah, maybe I won't. No, we don't need a block there. Okay, we're good. Glass. Or one individual single block of glass. Oh, we have... Right. Is that all of the different gaps? Yeah, so now we can, like, fill these sections in. Alright. I hate how much, like, concentration sometimes takes just to place blocks. This should be, like, you would think after, like, how many decades of me playing this? Almost 1.5 decades, this should be, like, second nature to me, and I should be able to, like, just not really focus and place. But no. So, all of this morning, we were building a grill. Like, my dad and I were just putting a grill together. And I don't think I'm a very, like, handy person, but I'm definitely good at, like, reading directions and such on, like, those, build-it-yourself grills. And the good thing is we had a warranty on it, so you know, if I broke something, then we would have been insured, so we're fine. But yeah, no, it was cool to build the grill. Rogue Legacy 2, wanted something different to play. Interesting. Also, I tested the redstone in the creative testing world, and even after, like, you know, merging it with the boulder, it still works, which is good. Okay, and then we need rails, which are this one. We don't need a lot of rails until we get to a certain part. This will change when we get, like, this block up here, so this is when I'm done, like, off camera, I'll make sure all of the redstone is, like, correct. I won't do that part on camera. I had to actually, like, change this. I had to, like, when the boulder was built, it was actually, too small. So that was a, whoopsies. That was an oopsie moment. The boulder was too small. Get this bit. Wait. Did I, like, just totally forget these parts? I guess I just totally forgot to do those. Okay, sure. Ow. This is like one of the only struggles building like up like this. I have to like, when I don't have a flat surface to place on, it really slows down. Like right here. Boop. Curses. Cutting corners. But honestly, it's kind of funny. It took me more time, despite this being a quite large build, it did not take me, like, super long to get all of the materials for the boulder itself. Because a lot of this is just, like, relatively easy to obtain materials and farms I had built in advance for this kind of stuff. What took the longest, was the redstone pieces, which was funny because I thought I had, like, good setup for that. No. Like, clearly, I was kind of convinced that, like, raid farms had kind of surpassed witch farms in terms of redstone gathering. So wrong. Like, 100% totally wrong. Yep. We can get this section. Okay. There we go. Oh, good night. Oh. Buggy left too quick. I couldn't say goodnight. I feel bad. Okay, at least wasn't the latest. Dinner time, but you're not hungry. Yeah, I wasn't super hungry. I mean, we did, like... I ate lunch kind of late, and that usually kind of throws off my schedule. Oh. Alright. Let's get going. I have no idea how long it's gonna take. I'm hoping it's not like, you know, cinematic survival, where it closes before we actually get a chance to finish. But I don't think that's gonna happen here. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. But it would just be it'd be kind of funny if it happened again. But I don't think it'll happen again. It better not happen again. This is not really necessarily a livable house. Like, at least on Cinematic Survival, we had, like, a living area. We don't really have that here yet. We have, like, the farming district, but we don't necessarily have, like, yes. This is the house in which I live in, and I'm happy that it looks like this. Rock. Hello, queen. Ooh, you had a salad. How was salad? Alright, here we go. See, this is the part where I'm like, oh, you know, this will probably be the slow part, but once we get to certain sections, it'll be faster. No. Like, I genuinely have no clue how long this is gonna take. Like, I have no idea. Oh, we ran out of moss. Moss is... Oh wait, we forgot this whole section over here. We're silly. The rock is hollow. So before anybody asks if the rock is, like... The rock is hollow. So, there's at least that. So we don't have to waste time trying to fill the rock. Because the rock is going to be filled with our storage system, so that's good. And you know me, I can't go a Minecraft game without putting in my favorite blocks in. And pale moss has been added to that list recently. It's a very nice gray block. I quite like it. Oh, squid. I should teach Squid the wonders of the ancient city where no mobs spawn. And you don't have to worry about mob death. Chicken Ducky got me, no! Curses. Well, you know the beauty is that there's no grass here yet. So we can just, you know, place water really anywhere until redstone gets put down. Dang it. Moss placing. This is not a real bat, yeah. Unfortunately, there may not be bats in the ancient city, which, you know, very fortunate, because as cute as they are, they're kind of a nuisance mob, in my opinion. They're like alligators in Florida. They're like a nuisance mob, but yeah. Oh, there we go. That was a good string right there. Alright, and we're gonna get to, like... What is that? Why would you think I wanted you to get put on the floor? No. Faster just to do it this way? No, I don't think it's faster, because then I can't get into it. Alright. Yeah, so you can see this is where the sorter will start to go. So let's get... And the beauty is once we do that, we don't need these blocks again. Like, all the mud that we need is like these stacks, like right here. It's such a satisfying placing sound, I love it. Same with the amethyst. No, why would... I want to place all the, rock parts, then we'll do the sorter parts. But yeah, no, I had to do some finagling with the rock to make it so that these actually fit. I still reach it even if I, you know, fill in these levels, so whatever. Whatever. Yeah, that's just so much faster. Right here. Okay. Salad was good. Okay, found last night time making chicken jockey dubstep. That's funny. I will admit, I did not see the Minecraft movie. And I don't think I will see the Minecraft movie until it's on, like, home video or something. Not home video. What am I? Old? Well, yes, but, you know. But yeah. I don't think I'll see it in theaters. It just seems like one of those nights where it's pouring rain outside and I don't have anything to watch, so I'll pop on the Minecraft movie. That's the kind of vibe I get. Alright, I will admit, it's very weird to see, like, mobs in my schematic because they're here and no mobs normally spawn here, so it, like, I, like, do a double take every time I see that stupid bat hanging under the sorter. What kind of jump was that? There we go. And I already checked. It's facing the correct direction, so yay. Alright, we got all that done. That's looking good. Alright, so then let's get redstone in. So what do I need here? I see observers, dropper. Observers, I see dropper, I see redstone dust, and I see repeaters. Oh, we can take these out too, because we're gonna use these. Where's the repeaters? Right here. Repeater, not comparator, right? Yep, repeater. And we'll get the concretes out. Null block. Grab those instead. Okay. Oh. Sure, I'll just walk straight off. Oh, there is comparators. Dang it. Okay, we'll grab that in a second. Did that again. Oh my god. We don't have room for comparator. So the observer faces away from the direction you put it. Okay. Building this wall up in this corner will help me. You know what the hardest... You know what's harder than building redstone? Building redstone from ground up. This is like the weirdest thing ever for me. Schematic power tree. Okay, this will be powered shortly, so that's fine. What are these all? These are droppers. Okay. I didn't pull droppers out. Alright. You know what? We're changing plans for a hot second. I'm gonna put in this so I can take out 6 stacks from my inventory, so... this. Okay, fun last night. Someone made a. And I like it because it's funny, but you should know the Chicken Jockey's a song that now exists. The song is genuinely good in your eyes. Managed to put every mob in the song in some way, or at least the major ones. Ooh, Queen played Lego Star Wars. That's cool. Did you like it? If only I could speed bridge with such... Ah! My god, these have, like, no, They break very easily, it seems. That's the one part where efficiency can almost get, too strong. That was actually really satisfying. I want to hear that again. Okay. Alright. That. Alright. Okay. Great. Got that. Yeah. I don't want to use redstone in the boulder. If I use it, I have to use it on the outside of the boulder, because I don't want to wreck the redstone. Because I'll be honest, without the schematic, I would have absolutely zero clue on how to fix it. Okay. Ah! I almost did it again. Okay, so we got that stuff out of inventory, so now we have space for more stuff, like comparators. Yippee. Okay, there we go. Then we need to do that. Let me see what direction the hoppers are facing. Okay, they face the wall of droppers. So let's... That started. I didn't actually get the droppers out. I probably should get the droppers out, guys. Droppers. There. You know, just mere bajillion stacks of them. And then I'll get the hoppers out as well. The hoppers were honestly one of the easiest blocks to get, except for the wood. Like, I had the iron ready to go forever ago, but it was just getting the actual wood. Ugh, okay. I think I can just, like, face the ground and do this. No? What direction is it putting it? Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Okay, there we go. Problem solving. This one's gonna be kind of tricky to place. Oh. There we go. Got it. Alright, and then we need this last one. Gotta be careful when we have hoppers nearby that I don't drop anything into the hoppers that aren't supposed to go in there. Okay. So that section's done. And this will be powered in a second, so we'll be fine. Alright, let's get... We actually don't have enough space on carpets right now. Place this. I do see people who move that legs, it's really funny. I didn't realize you played it initially, but that's really cool. We need a... How many carpets do we have for each? 84. Was that 20? Yes, it was. People had... initially you could put a soul soil here as well, so you, like, get speed boost whenever you walk along this. But I did amethyst instead because I honestly wanted to hear the nice, like, pretty noise every time I'm running along this thing. And you can very faintly hear it, so that made me happy. I don't know if you can hear it while we have music playing, but you can hear it, I promise. Apparently one extra, so I missed one, so we'll find it. We're going through this half. I could have miscounted, that also is... Nope, here it is. Alright. Okay, that's all placed. Very nice. Okay, we'll do all of the stone parts first, then we'll do the other sections, like we've been doing. We didn't actually need to place a block there. All the wool right here. There we go. Oh, we need this one. I will say it's kind of wild when I, like, you know, look at this kind of as it gets built up, and it's big. I don't think, like, you guys like to call me Icarus. I don't think I, like, actually truly know how, like, big Minecraft builds are until I, you know, have to build them in survival. I'll be like, yeah, it's not that big. We can totally do it. Oops. Yes, yes, I know. There's a hopper there. Maybe we want to do the sides first. Right. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that that would happen. Okay, sure. To be honest, Oh, it just happens when moss carpet touches moss. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. It'll only happen in those two places then. Moss. There we go. Oh. Definitely a big moss section. Moss. Not enough moss. Has nothing to do with the fact that the blocks that I knew would be easier to obtain, I, you know, made them the bigger part of the build. No, nothing to do with that at all. That and andesite's a pain in the ass to get, and I didn't want to deal with it. Actually, it's not even andesite. Wool's kind of a pain, even though I have a wool farm. It's, like, not the fastest thing ever, so it's kind of a big pain in the butt. But, I mean, there's not much of a different rock texture than, light gray wool, so I kind of felt like I had to include it. Okay, so that's all of that part. Alright, so let's get this section done, so boop. Okay. We haven't gotten the composters out yet. Okay, so we'll get composters. Actually, wait. I think there's only one crafting table in the entire thing, so let's get that out and place that. Yeah. Okay. Then we need... What direction is this hopper facing? I can't tell. Tell from the bottom? I genuinely just can't tell what direction. Oh, okay. It's pointing into the observe... No, it's just pointing straight up and down. Okay. That'll make life easy, actually. What? Oh. Schematic enabled false. That's fine. That'll change once we... Why is it... Why are you changing? This way. Why does it change the direction? Hello? There we go. Then we put a block on top of this. Gotta get composters out. Composters. Composters? Oh, they're in here somewhere. Oh. Haha. Found them, guys. Hey, guys, look. Here's the composters. No wonder those went missing. Whoops. Thought I was going crazy. I'm like, what the? I know I got composters. Where'd they go? Oh, right where I left them. I'm trying to think what would be easier. It'd definitely be easier to place the chest first. So we'll put let's get a row of chests here. So we'll place moss at the front. Get these chests placed. The only time we'll have to do it this way, because after that we'll have the existing chests to place on top of. Okay. What is this contraption? This is an all item sorter. So every stackable item in the game, well, not all item, all stackable item sorter. So if the item can be stacked any more than just one, so like, buckets won't work, and shulker boxes won't work, but like every item that can be stacked, as long as it can be stacked into at least more than one, it'll be able to be sorted by this machine. So we can sort all of our items and no longer have those sessions at the beginning where I just have to go through all my chests. Now, if this was modded, I wouldn't need this. I could have something smaller, but since it's not modded, I had to get a little creative. Curses. I can't believe I used a little creative. I wish. That would make life easy. So I wouldn't need to have any items. Whatever I needed could just be grabbed out of creative. Okay. Really quick, let's just grab this. Okay. Got that part. Oh, we ran out of... Okay, so it's exactly a stack of chests. You know, that makes sense. Okay, so then let's grab another stack of chests. Which one was it? It was this one. This one might be easier to do this way. Oh, they're facing the wrong way. They had them go... Oh, okay. Brah. What happens if I do it this way? No, it defaults. Okay. That's fine. Nope. Yeah, I had a feeling that jump was not going to be made. I don't even think that was a doable jump. Okay, this is facing... Crouching when I shouldn't have. Okay, now we're cooking with gas, because now we're going the correct direction. Yay! It does not matter what way the chest faced, but I'm gonna be honest, if I don't do it, they'll all be this gold color in the schematic, and I really don't want to deal with that, so... yeah. I'll fix the one that's separated in a second. Can I catch it? Nope. Okay. I'm only gonna take 4 more out, just so I have the room for the next section. Okay. So then the hopper's pointing into chests. Yep. Doing Batman tonight? Shoot. Yes, but I need to do my quest first. I didn't think about that. But yes. Alright. Let me grab... Okay, so then we gotta do the other side's hoppers. God, I remember when hoppers were added to the game. I'm like, I don't know how useful that's gonna be. Moving items between chests without really having to touch them. And then I got into Redstone, and I'm like, good God, without hoppers, like, all Minecraft contraptions would not exist. Not all Minecraft contraptions, but pretty much most Redstone ones. Okay, so we need the mangrove planks. Is it all planks? Make sure so I don't think this is all planks. Okay, perfect. That's not the one that actually has planks in it. There we go. Alrighty, and we go. Alright, and around. I think what I'll have to start doing is, like, I won't take out 2 stacks of the stone type blocks. Like, take out 1 at a time. So I have extra inventory space for stuff. Okay, what update do you think Minecraft needs more right now? The end update or the inventory overhaul update? Personally, I'm team end update, but I definitely lean more towards the inventory update whenever I happen to be building and I'm like, oh right, it's like kind of a pain to do this sometimes, just for the sheer fact that you have like no way to store anything in your inventory. I think bundles being basically shulker boxes that you can like, or like very tiny shulker boxes that you can pull items out of, like non-complete stacks of items without having to place the box on the ground, would be game changing if it had as many slots as a shulker box, and it was just stacks of items. Like if it was like a shulker box that could you could just open it from your inventory. Like, if I can open my shulker boxes from my inventory, that alone would be a major upgrade. And that's not even that big of a change. Need more tough in a second. Whee. Okay. Oh, we had. Grab some tough. Tough. The tough stuff. You know what's funny? It's called tough, and there's blocks that take longer to break, or harder to break. It's not that tough. It's a cool looking block, don't get me wrong, but it's not that tough. Boop. Yes. No, we've misplaced. You know, there's like a solid chance that that's supposed to be a gray, like, a gray wool block, but we will never know until I do the next level of the schematic and I realize what actually is supposed to go there. But for right now, it's wrong. But down the line, maybe, just maybe, it'll be right. Right. Ah, start on the ladders. Okay, so we'll do all the, actually gonna do this. I actually did not have enough space in shulker boxes, so get that. Got the target block. Oh, we actually should place the ender chest first. Yeah. I didn't want a birch tree. I didn't think it looked good. I thought the azalea bush would look better. It's gonna blink for a sec, we'll be fine. I need a redstone torch. Not this box. Okay. Redstone torch. Mode subtract. Schematic, subtract, false. Powered in the schematic, so that's fine. Then something comes down the line. Comparator. Okay. Yeah, see? All the redstone turned off once we got our little thing going over here. Okay. So let's grab the dark oak. I actually just called this dark oak. Guys, don't you just love the dark oak color I chose for the schematic? I think it looks great. Oh, where's the moss? Right here. Where did that go? Remember, anything I'm building with the tree, it's sometimes can be a pain in the ass to build with the wood because it's multi-directional, and while I'm very happy that wood is multi-directional, sometimes it's a pain. Okay. Let's get ladders. Not many of those in this one. And then... Wait, we didn't actually put the chests on! Guys, let's just, place these signs in the sky. Okay, let's get chests. Okay, and now it's gonna take 2 seconds. What direction are the chests facing? They're facing this direction. My weapon is now pizza. No, I want some pizza. I had pizza for lunch. We did the... I think I went and got bagels from the bagel place, like, the earliest I've ever gone. Like, I left the house at 7 a.m. to go get bagels. Because my family's here. So we went and got bagels for the family. And I didn't mind, because there's, like, nobody on the roads at 7 a.m. on a Saturday. But it was still really silly. Oh, your Jersey pizza's gone? Well, I don't want to say good, but probably good, because if you still had it this late, it would probably not taste very And it would probably not be very good to have in the house. Like, 1 week later. But I might just be crazy, because I'm just not a big fan of any pizza that's older than, like, 3 days. Once the pizza hits the 3rd day, it's like, eh. No thanks. Hello, DM Call. What up? How are you? Curses. It's supposed to be there. No, it is supposed to be there. That block get put. I hate when this happens. It's put somewhere that it's not supposed to. Nope, I guess it's just supposed to go there. Okay. Oh, I see what happened. We didn't actually place it there last time. That's what happened. The mystery has been solved, you guys. I'm a flippin' genius. Doing well, just watch the end fight tournament. Hey, nice! What'd you think? I ended up not, doing any kind of editing on it. I don't usually edit my VODs, but I thought maybe about doing, like, a separate section for just the tournament part. But I was like, you know what? Let's just upload it as is. It's funny watching people die a bunch. Plus, if it's unedited, I can prove to my friends who are PvP mains that I actually won a tournament that was PvP-paced without getting carried by S-tier players. Yes, yes. My accent's really heavy. It was a bit quiet. I mean, I understand what you're saying, so, but, like, yes, so, yes, you have an accent, but no, it's not, like, so heavy I don't understand you. You come through clearly to me. Which one has the chests? Once again, we'll only take out 4. Pizza's really fun, isn't it? Okay, now we can get the signs out, guys. I'll put the... Did I get the glow ink? No, I'm dumb and forgot the glow ink. It's fine. I'll go get it later. In case you're curious what this door is gonna be, this is my door to access all of the redstone. That's literally it. You see, a lot of this is just, like, the basic, like, sorter concept, which we've built a ton of, so this part isn't too bad. It's when we get into the meat of it, like, you know, over there, where it's like, oh boy. I'm gonna actually take out a second stack, because I have a feeling we're gonna run below a stack by the time these are all done. I don't really hate my voice so much anymore. Sure is there. We are building we're building an all-stackable item sorter. If the item can stack beyond 1, it can be sorted in this machine. So, which I think is pretty cool, because I'm a very disorganized person, so it'll be very nice to, you know, finally have some organization in the world as we continue to build this mega, you know, this mega area that we're building. Oh, I was wrong. I thought we would use a stack. We did not. Okay, that's fine. They will be used. I have a feeling all of the hoppers will be used. Do not worry. Of course it's facing me. Okay. Alright, so let's up a block. F. Maybe do a non-stackable sword as well at some point. I haven't decided, honestly. I don't have a lot of non-stackables. Because, like, everything that's non-stackable is mostly on my person. So I didn't feel the need to make a non-stackable section. Like, you could build a shulker box unloader, but I'm not so lazy that I don't unload the shulker boxes. I actually usually do that even when I have a, like, terrible storage. In fact, some shulker boxes will probably be purchased in order to do bulk storage without building bulk storage, because that's another thing I find is kind of pointless. Like, we built these storage silos for bulk storage. It's like, okay. Cool, bro. But why not just use shulker boxes? Ah, curses. My chests are always a mess, except, like, raid farms. Yeah. Even in raid, like, so when I did my raid farm last season, I had the non-stackable allay sorter where the allays sorted all of my stuff for me, which was nice. So, highly recommend that. But again, that's only, like, what? I think I had 15 allays. Like, that's how many random items. And that wasn't even, like... And obviously, I think the farm produces more. But allays make it so that, even if the crossbows have different durabilities and different enchants, they still pick it up. As long as it's just crossbow. Which was quite helpful. So I didn't have to make... Because then it would be near impossible without the allays. So, even though they're not everybody's favorite mob, I think they're one of the mobs that actually adds the most, like, farming use to the game. People like to say that they don't use it. Like, oh, everybody wanted allays so bad, and then we just never use them. No, I use them. They're helpful. They're good for non-stackables. Shit, that's why I didn't want to do that! Versus, I have no idea where this lone... Oh, it's right here. Okay. The issue has been resolved, and it wasn't redstone that broke. That's really all that matters. Where the hell did that piece of moss go? I can't see without the pink, genuinely. Like, it's just blinding. Did I pick it up? Yes, I must have picked it up. Okay, that's fine. I think there's settings you can do in Lightmatica, like, ignore water, ignore, like, that kind of stuff. And it's fine. Oh, I forgot this part. Boop. We're getting into a groove. Oh, good thing there's a wall here. Yeah, the allays. It's like totems, crossbows. It's totems, crossbows, axes, potions that the witches can drop. Because witches can drop a bunch of different potions in raid farms. Good here. Quick making stuff for sand, cutting down trees. I really like Lightmatica. I think it greatly improved my building skills just because I felt like whenever I used to build, I had to have, like a picture of something, or I had to, like, free go, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a good free builder. I have to exactly know what I'm building going into it, like, how big it is, where it's gonna be. I don't free build well. I don't think there's a lot of people that free build well, but I especially do not free build well. I need some kind of plan. So, Since Lightmatica exists, I'm able to have my schematic all nice and ready to go. And it gives me a chance to have something prepped for, like, stream or something. Like, oh, guys, the schematic, it is done. Now you just get to watch as we, you know, fill it in. The wraparound is done, so then let's do this next section. So give me moss. Yes, that's where I wanted you to go. I don't know why I did that there. I didn't need it there. Whatever. Let's get out our frog lights. We'll only take out 2, because that's all we need right now. Oh my god, are you gonna be like, wah, they're facing the wrong way. I don't care. They're facing whatever way I want them to face. Okay, let's get the chests. Because I know we're gonna need 4 again, we'll just do that. Okay, so then it should be a full stack of chests now. It's faster. It's just faster to do this way. Small builds. Yeah. I'm, like, really bad at that. There is maybe a couple builds, and it's not even free building at that point because I have it memorized. Like, if you told me build your villager breeder without using, like, my schematic that I have, I probably could do it just for the sheer amount of times that I've done it. Like, if you just gave me the chest filled with materials and said, do it, I probably could. But then that's still not free building, I just have the design memorized. Chests on the other side. Same, we're an iron farm. Just a simple one. Yeah, my iron farm is so efficient, it's currently off at the moment because I genuinely do not need more than 9 stacks of iron blocks, I think, ever again, really. And the beauty of it is I can always just turn it back on. I don't typically really keep any of my farms running, except for, like, my iron farm, but I have a switch, because iron farms aren't super really laggy, because mine only uses 6 villagers, so it's not that laggy. And it's not like the golems are alive for very long, so that also doesn't really... Oh, that also doesn't really create any lag. I have to drop down on this one. Can't climb up that way anymore. Got our chest back. That's good. Okay. at least we can climb up this quite nicely. Oh wow, like even... Okay, let's get the hoppers placed, then we'll go back for that section. We just genuinely do not have the room. Like Super 9. For example, the first Warner Farm prototype needed a witch and like 50 block drop onto Dripstone. Which is interesting, though I get the idea. If you want to poison it down to 1 heart. I was kind of aware, like, before Warden Farms came out, that drowning was probably going to be the best way to take care of it. Like, it would take forever. And I also kind of assumed you'd get XP from it kind of passively, since you just get the Skulk Catalysts, and those are what generates XP, rather than actually killing the Warden itself, because killing the Warden itself doesn't actually drop all that much XP. Shock, surprise. Those back for a second. Let's do the hoppers, because that'll give us, surprising the hoppers run into the chest! Whoa, guys, this is a new development! It's not like we've been doing this like 3 times now, where the hoppers run into the chests! See, this is where a Swift Sneak, like, finding it would have been, like, absolutely beautiful, but unfortunately, we found it in Kingdoms, but we did not find it in, our ancient city here, so I just don't have it. Okay, that part's done. Then let's get out the last sign. Input chest. Oh, no, wait, we want to get out the 2 frog lights. Climbing. Oh, it's 4 frog lights. Okay, we want to get out the 4 frog lights. I don't care what axis they're on. Oh, guys, apparently we got those 2 correct. That's fantastic news. Okay. No block. Nope, wrong way. Guessed. Okay. Alright, we are good. Next level. Alright, we'll go over on this side because this side's easier to start with. Mostly because we get the ladder that goes up, so that makes it easier. Okay. I don't think I've done a Warden Farm on Kingdoms yet. season. Oh, wait. This, yep. Ah, I heard it. Oh. I thought it would be faster to break the block than actually attempt to. Gotta be careful. That would really be funny if we took our, if we took our first death because I didn't eat. That's, we call that a good times with Scar moment. I'm gonna be getting late. Alright, have a good night, DM Co. Okay. That's actually gonna tricky to do that. Yes, we got it. Nice. We're gonna have to get moss in a second, so let me just get another stack out. And the beauty is, off camera, I can reorganize the boxes so that, you know, most of the same stuff is in the same box, so it's not just a guess. Oh, what's in this box? I didn't need to do that. Also, off camera, I can begin to, you know, take note of quite literally everything I have in my chests and figure out what's going in what chest. Right. Lots of moss. I really should just be using moss as like the like just the you know, place block here so we could put on a diagonal. Oh, we need more andesite now. Yeah, like see, like there's tough in one of these other boxes. Oh, here's andesite. I was struggling to place right as we swapped the... Right as we swapped. That makes life easy. Moss. Curses. No. Oh, we're getting close to the edge, in which it's gonna be real difficult to get back up. I do have stairs that I'm gonna put on the front. They're not part of the schematic because I was gonna try to figure out how to, like, you know, kind of do it. But we can put some temporary. We might have to put some temporary stairs once we get past the distance at which we can water bucket, and only water bucket. Yeah, I guess we could, you know, now that I think about it, I guess I can always just place it off the edge before I jump down. That might also, you know, thinking out loud, that might also be good. Or maybe we should do the moss on that section. That might actually be faster. It might actually be faster to do it that way. Do it like that on the other side. Oh, we officially need slabs. We need 4 slabs. What? Put stairs, not. Oh, I'm dumb. Good evening in your friendly neighborhood. Oh shit, don't know nothing. They can't catch me. It is honestly this section. Ouch. Okay. It'll be nice when we have the center to, like, close this path in so that I don't need to run all the way around the edge in order to reach the other side. But it's fine. It takes... Everything is a process. That's how it works when you build in Minecraft. Everything is a process. Okay. Great. Those can go back. Don't need a ton of them yet. We'll do the... Let's do the redstone. Okay, that was the redstone. The redstone only gets really complicated once we get to the top of this thing. Right now, this is like, for those of you who actually care, this is like the item elevator where we're shooting items up the dropper. So we'll shoot them upwards. Okay. Chests. Do this. We have room for one more, so let's do it. Holy cow, that's a lot of violations. There's absolutely no violations here at all. I'm safe. I currently have all of my health, as you can see, so I'm in perfect health condition. There's absolutely no violations here. Oh. Oh, well, that's not good. They almost blew a lead like that. That would have been bad. Okay. You can see we're starting to get to the top. This is the top row of hoppers, actually. Here, I'm gonna have to put like a block here. Is this the part where Ninja's like, haha, it was the Yankees, suckers. Oh, it was the Nationals. Okay. Daily dose of depression. And there we go. Alright, hoppers. So these ones are all going into the chest like normal. Dang it. Really? Okay. I'm actually gonna take 2 sacks of hoppers. I have a feeling I use them. You made this one chest go the other way? I hate it. Are you actually telling me the chest goes the other way? Oh my god, I hate that. It's the only one that does it. No! Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so this hopper. Then we just have to get back up on the hopper tree. We should... this one, we don't... That. For this, let's do what we were doing before. I just want to make sure we place that hopper before I forgot, honestly. I'm essentially seeing representation from Baltimore teams. Yeah, when both her kids go to when both of her kids go to Maryland. Kind of get into the positive vibes of it. Wait, how is there an actual bat here? No. I can't. I like genuinely can't leave that like that. There's not supposed to be any real bats here. Oh, I get why. It's because there's blocks here that they can spawn on. Does that mean I'm actually going to have to make it... No! Nothing can spawn in the ancient city. I actually don't know how that bad is there. Because there's a ton of blocks here that they should be able to spawn on, but they're not. Okay. Alright. We're getting pretty close to there being almost no more chests. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think, you know, kind of doing this in the stages similar to what we did when we did our, tree. That makes it a little bit easier. I can at least, like, tackle this with the knowledge. Oh, like, oh, we're almost done, kind of thing. Misplaced there. It's, like, actually hard to see with the pink. That's why it's the worst. Hi. Moss. Yep. There actually wasn't a reason for me to place that one. Okay. Where the rock gets kind of big. Oh, is the server crashing? Or is my Wi-Fi dying? Nope, server crashed. Okay. And that wasn't the server reset. Am I back? Oh. andesite. Hey, one of the bangers in the playlist. Alright, so this should officially connect the top parts. Yes. Okay. Let's do... What? Ouch. I love when I go to do a jump and it just doesn't do that. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Let's go. Mangrove planks. Something else? That's slabs. This will be fun. Okay. Luckily all the mangrove is also contained to just this one section here, so once we, you know, get rid of that, then we're done. Okay, so let's get stairs and let's get mangrove stairs and slabs on deck. Like one of those like uber concentration parts just because they suck. More stairs. Stairs. There we go. Ah. My cursor moved. No. Okay. This is gonna be like... This is gonna be one of the worst parts. We were like... going like... somewhat decently fast, and now it's like... it's like snail's pace now. Now I'm just placing them on. Alright, we're gonna find a different way to place this. Much faster. let's see if we can get a roof on, like, not on the rock. We're not gonna get a roof on the rock. But let's see if we can, let's see where we are after we finish this section. Let's, put the slabs out. There's where we can. Since we're doing a lot of wood now, I'll take this out for now. A boulder? Yeah, we're building a giant boulder, and we're putting a sorting system in it. The usual. But it's like a really big boulder. Alright. Run back and these. But of all things, a boulder. Yeah, because we're building a magical, let's see the other gun. Yeah, because we're building a magical forest here. So what magical forest doesn't have rocks? So we're building the rocks. Oh, this is planks. Oh no, that's mangrove stairs. This is planks. Oh, what's supposed to be there? Just straight up a block, okay. Okay, I think we're onto our last stack of stairs. Yes, we are. Ooh. Always very exciting. Yeah. It's a big boulder. It'll look good. I'm excited. For those of you who are, like, the absolute OGs, you'll probably remember this song, because this used to be my intro song while I loaded up stream. I guess you guys can't see it because my camera's covering it, but always in the top right of the screen, Lightmatica will tell you, like, the direction it's supposed to face. And it's like, don't get me wrong, sometimes that's quite helpful, but then other times it's like, ah, yes, just make this face south, and I'm like, which way is that? That doesn't really work for the directional blocks. Things a wee bit too grandiose. Oh, this will be big. Like, this whole area has to get filled. the borders of this rock are those lines right there. It's a big rock. And this is also a redstone contraption, so I wanted to cover it up so it was nice and pretty. But don't worry, we are no stranger to grandiose builds here, but I can only do so much in survival. Okay. Are these 2 mangrove planks? Okay, there's 2 mangrove planks here that just go somewhere at some point. Let's take out the last stack of slabs. And then let's take out the remaining trapdoors. And once all this stuff is placed, we can put the, oh, that's interesting that I went all the way out there. The axe back. Because we don't need it after this. Everything else will be pickaxe or hand breakable. Like, build massive castle. Bedrock and survival. Oh, we're not allowed to build with bedrock, even though it is breakable in survival. I also don't like... Also, the farm to break bedrock is usually quite laggy, so I don't really ever build it. But it does exist. It is fun to add bedrock to a build. Also, if I remember correctly, it takes up the end portal, which... that doesn't always go up. Yeah, bedrock's annoying to get. I do like building obsidian farms, though. Those sometimes are fun. Or, honestly, you just get a beacon and, like, the efficiency 5 pickaxe and just take out the pillars, because they do forever regenerate, so it's not like... not like they're going away anytime soon. Well, sure, because you're using game-breaking mechanics in order to get bedrock. That's why it's, like, very finicky. Because if you don't do it right, then yes, it doesn't work anymore. Snow crawl, okay. The remaining slabs will just go on this. And then we'll get our, we can't do these here, the buds, until we go up a level. I hate how slow I have to place this. Right. You know, it's funny, initially when I was building this build, I actually kept the flowers at like the was out of sight, but then it wasn't like, it didn't like work, the effect wasn't as good, so I put them in the middle. Boop. Alright, we're done there. Alright, fun redstone time. So this is droppers. What direction are they facing? They're facing down. Okay. So droppers are facing down. Alright, let's put composters in first. so the droppers are all facing down, so let's get... We'll just do it this way. We'll put the moss on top, and then we'll put all of the droppers face down below. And that's how we'll do it. Then the hoppers will be easy because they just point into the droppers. So we have our directional blocks already set. All right. Oh, well, yes, that too. No. Oh, that's gonna go into the bottom chest. Shoot. I have no idea where that went. Okay. That's the dangerous part. Alright. We'll find it. Actually, I should probably find that before I continue. That might break something. Isn't charged yet, so it'll probably end up in overflow. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's good. So... this would be so much nicer if I had a debug stick. I have to get really up close and personal with this. That's gonna have an overflow. That one's gonna be tricky. This one, these are gonna be tricky. These last ones. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll clear these. No, I don't think that's gonna help. Alright, that's fine. Let's run to overflow and pull those out. Yeah, I know. Server restart. Ouch. Okay, so it's this one right here that hasn't been placed. Did I get it? Let's find out. Alright, unfortunately I don't even think I'm gonna get a chance to finish the other end. I'll do the other end off camera, because I like to start a new end, new section, every time we go. I can't actually tell. Oh, hey, we got it! Let's go! Skills. Alright, this side should actually be easier to do it, because there's not blocks on that side. Alright, we'll actually end off. I'll attach the hoppers and the droppers off camera on the other end. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you all so very much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the first building stream. As you can see, based on, well, you can't actually see the top of this building because it connects to the roof, but, you know, we have to build up to the roof, so there's a good indication for how long it's going to take. We also still have all of our shulkers filled up, so that's another indication. Thank you guys so very much for coming out. I hope you're enjoying, and I'll catch you next week for the next build stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, or if you'd like to catch me live, follow in at twitch.tv/emeraldsace. Bye-bye!